In this video, I want to show you how to make a fly trap that doesn't stink. Let's see if we can do it. Hey, good morning everybody. Some of you may have seen my video that I made on how to catch flies, and I had a fly trap that we had purchased from, I believe, Home Depot, and we had a lot of success with that fly trap. But it smelled really bad. So my wife saw a Facebook post on a do-it-yourself fly trap that did not smell as bad as that one that we had purchased. So today we're going to try to make this DIY do-it-yourself fly trap. So we're going to try to catch some flies with our homemade fly trap. What we've got is some lemons, which was funny. In the store, believe it or not, there was a fly on top of one of the lemons when I was buying a couple of lemons this morning. How about that? So they must like lemons. Some cheap grape jelly here. So this was like $2.50 for this big old jug of grape jelly. And this stuff, red wine vinegar, which I'd never really heard of, but it's apparently in the cooking section where all your salad seasonings and all that kind of stuff is. And these little containers here are smaller than the ones that the girl used on the Facebook post, a little bit smaller, but this is just a chicken salad and a salsa thing that we had cleaned out for some scraps. So let's see if we can do this. So I'm going to go ahead and make 2 of them since these containers are so small. I'm going to go ahead and open up this grape jelly, and I get a knife, cutting board here. Go ahead and cut this lemon. I'm gonna go ahead and cut this lemon in half. All right. Go ahead and get some grape jelly. There's a big old jar of it. Chop it up a little bit. It's kind of chunky when you put it in there. So just a thin layer, it said. I think that's pretty good. Go ahead and get some in the other one. All right, pretty big chunky spoons full of grape jelly. Kind of chop it up a little bit. Okay, very good. Now let's put this off to the side. Let's get our red wine vinegar. Again, get that in your salad dressing section. Go ahead and pour some of that in there. And the recipe on Facebook just said, you know, it was no particular portions or whatever, so I don't think it matters that much. So I got a little stew going here. It does have a smell to it, but it's not, you know, repulsive smell like the other. I've seen some other videos. I watched some other videos on how to make your own fly traps a couple weeks ago. A lot of them had some similar ideas with bottles or plastic containers, and but they had like rotten egg smell, rotten eggs in them. They had even dog mess in them, which was really gross. All kind of really repulsive things. And you know, you do have to survive in your backyard whenever you have these things out. And I'll tell you, that fly trap that we had up in the tree a couple weeks ago, that thing smelled, you could smell it all the way from the, you know, 20-30 feet away. You could smell it. So hopefully this won't smell as bad. I do smell that this, I do see how this could have certainly an odor to it that definitely can attract some little critters, some little flies. Go ahead and take this off of here. Let's squeeze a little bit of this in here. Let's squeeze a little bit of this lemon, put it on the top, squeeze squeeze this, put it in there. Now, I already got flies coming in here, checking out what I'm doing already. Look at that little sucker. Look at him. Look at him. See? Look at him. Already attracting flies. Look at him. Yeah, buddy, you're about to be toast. You and all your buddies. All right, so here's what we need to do for this. Now you could cut this with a little knife, or if you want to be careful, my wife suggested just fold it up and cut it one time like this, with a little bitty slit. Okay, and then fold it the other way. Cut it. Let's see, did I do that right? Cut it like that. All right, yeah, let's fold it like this. Fold it on the slit. There we go. Now let's cut just a little bit right here. All right, so now we can push. See how we got a little crisscross cut here? Now we can bend these in a little bit so the flies can get in, but generally they're too stupid to figure out how to get out. All right, there you go. So we're gonna do that on both of these. This is a salsa container. Okay, looking pretty good. Nice. All right, let's get the other one. What we're gonna do is we're gonna put these out away. Look at that sucker. See that fly? The flies have been insane. Look at him. He's on the spoon right there where the grape jelly was. Look at him. All right, little fella. Let's just stick this. Let's stick this right here. All right, that'll be a good spot for it. Now I got one more to do. How to make your own fly trap that doesn't stink. I think that's what I'm gonna call this video. How to make your own fly traps that don't stink. All right, so the rain has been just insane the last several weeks. I think it's really bad for everybody. I'm gonna stick this over here on my pool steps, just kind of out of the way from the deck over there. Nobody's really been getting into the pool lately because the weather's been so terrible. If I need to move it here, I can. If anybody wants to get in the pool, I'm gonna just stick it right here out in the sun. Okay guys, this is Tuesday, so I started this project on Saturday. I took this one off of the pool step, brought it over here under the deck because we're getting so much rain. I just popped the top off, so we'll take a look at it. It is not nearly what I had hoped for or expected compared to the other fly trap. If you saw my other video with the store-bought one, that the smell was just terrible. So the whole idea of doing this was to try to have a fly trap that didn't smell, it didn't smell so bad. So I'm going to take this off. It's not really that big a deal because there's only a few little flies in here and they're not really interested in getting off of the lemon, it looks like. So there's a couple of flies right there. They're walking around on the lemon. I think there's a few flies that are hard to see that are in the purple mix there. So there's a few dead flies in here, but the expected results are not what I thought they would be. This is Tuesday, so I can't see really that this is going to get a whole lot better, but it is catching some. So I mean, is it worth doing right now? I would say probably not, and that this does catch some flies, but overall for the trouble that you've gone through, it's really not worth it. So I would not recommend this. Like I said, we saw this mixture of the ingredients on a Facebook post that made us believe, and my neighbor also saw it, and they have done the same thing. They created one with a turkey holder container with the same ingredients, and they have not had very good results at all over at their house. But we do know that there are tons of flies that have been out this summer, and for whatever reason this doesn't work. So I think the whole fact of the other one that smelled and stunk so bad, I think that was why it attracted so many flies. So is there a concoction or a potion that you can make a homemade fly trap that will work really well and be successful, more so than this one? I don't know what it is yet, but I'm going to keep on looking into it. If you have any ideas, you drop that down in the comments below. You let me know, and if I see something good or somebody says they've had good results, I'll investigate it, and maybe I'll try to make another video on it. All right, thank you for watching, and have a great day.